watching you stand all alone. I will be brave, I will not let anything. Hey everyone, my name is Rory the Bornean Witch. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another pick a card reading. We are going to talk about your lives after this whole chaotic COVID-19 situation is done, Washington. I am looking at your career after this, your love life, your friendship, your mental health, and your life in general. Anything that is of any information to us will come up during this reading for your life after COVID-19 madness is all over. I sincerely hope that everyone is safe, healthy, happy, well-fed, and to all the Muslims who might be watching this, blessed Ramadan. We have 3 piles with us today, so go ahead and choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. We are also going to be doing a tea leaf reading today, which you guys really enjoyed in my other videos, so I hope you will enjoy it again today as well. Go ahead and take your time to pick between the 3 groups, meditate on it, don't rush, and if you are ready, timestamps are in the description below. Hey everybody who picked pile number 1, this is your deck and this is your tea. We are going to talk about what your life is going to be like after COVID-19. Let's get your tea reading done first. Ask your questions, put your energy into this cup please. Thank you very much. Alright, what is your life going to be like? I always make a mess with this water and tea all over the table every time I do this, but never mind. Alright, let's take a look at this before we do anything else. I don't know about you guys, but I am seeing something here that I feel looks like a mermaid, a shark, a dolphin, not quite sure. It could be because I'm using the mermaid tarot today, but I really feel like that's some sort of sea creature there. Do you see what I see? The fins, the tail, or that could be hands instead of a tail. But I see some kind of aquatic creature there. This is so weird. I don't know if you can see what I see, but this part here, to me, kind of looks like, can you see that? A man dancing with a bear. I know that sounds so weird, but I really see that, a man dancing with a bear. Remember, this is entirely up to your intuition and your perspective. Go ahead and pause this if you'd like to look at them from different angles, and tell me what you see down in the description below. But I mostly see a sea creature like a shark, a dolphin, or a mermaid, and a man dancing with a bear, which is so weird, but that's really what I see. Let's take a look at your cards before we dive more into this tea reading. So tarot first, always tarot first. Your first card is the Hierophant. Okay, so it looks like you may be going back to school and education may proceed as normal once COVID-19 is done. This is only applicable, of course, if you are a student, if you are pursuing a degree part-time, if you are studying part-time, or if you're a teacher, it could just mean back to school. But for most of you, if taking up a sort of educational course isn't on the table and you're not going to school and you're not a student, then this could mean bettering yourself. I see you pursuing something for personal development. It's definitely learning some kind of skill, a new language, but it involves learning and it involves bettering yourself through studying, through education, through reading, or through gaining knowledge of something new. This is a general reading, so just take it as it applies to you, but I see you pursuing something that has to do with a type of knowledge or getting a new skill once COVID-19 is over. I'm going to go ahead and put this right there. The next card that we have is, oh, the Chariot. Okay, this is a great card. I love this card. It is about drive. Passion, yes, but like physical movement, the drive to do something, the ambition to do something. Alternatively, it can represent the physical movement of you moving from one place to another. It could be moving house, moving jobs, moving countries. For those of you who are unfortunate enough to lose employment during this time, my heart really goes out to you, and I want to let you know that there are new horizons in your future in terms of career. You do start a new career as soon as this is over. I do see you being secure on the job front. Now, if you are fortunate enough to not have lost your employment and to still be earning for yourself and your family, then you should know that a new type of ambition and passion is going to come into your life, which could be related to this. If you did lose employment during this time, then it is possible that you are going back to school. I don't mean literally, but I mean like you're hitting the books, you're researching on the internet, you're gaining more knowledge to see what you would be better at, and looking for jobs and looking for new passions for you to pursue in your life. Let's see, the next one is the King of Swords in reverse. Alright, so I get the feeling that this whole situation has kind of softened you up a little bit in terms of your emotional state and the way you see things. I feel like when we're done with COVID-19 and you go back out into the world, you're not really going to be thinking too hard about it, which makes sense, because if you're trying to get a new job and you're trying to acquire a new skill, you're not going to try to be something academic, and be super smart about it. You're just thinking about it for survival sake. And I get the feeling that you don't even talk to anybody about this. You just make the decision on your own, and it's your own idea to pursue this. A lot of emphasis, I'm really hearing like you're not thinking this through, or you're not thinking about this enough. Not that it's a bad idea, it's just this is probably like a spur of the moment decision, or you're just acting on impulse because you're worried that something is going to happen if you don't get a new job or start something new or pursue your job further. Do you know what I mean? Let's see, here we have cycles. Okay, we have the Unicorn Oracle for cycles, and it says, it's a bit small, so I have to take it away from the camera to read it. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon and the magic. Okay, this is talking about timing. So you may be kind of frustrated at first that things are not working out for you after COVID-19. And as irritating as this is to hear, I do really mean it. I need for you, and Spirit needs for you, okay, to just let things happen in their own time. Just because it's not happening immediately doesn't mean it's not for you. Like I said, you didn't think more about this decision that you're making career-wise. You didn't think too much about it, so you may wonder if it's the wrong thing to do. It doesn't look like it's the wrong thing to do. It's got drive, it's got thorough research into it. And this is talking about divine timing. So if it's not happening, keep pursuing it, especially if it feels right in your gut. And I promise you it will come to when the time is right. Everybody is going to be going through a hard time after COVID-19, regardless of how hard it hit them. It is going to be a new world out there. And it is important for you to wait and let Spirit deliver everything that's coming to you in good time. You just need to remember to keep all of your thoughts really positive and set your intentions on what you truly want. So this kind of means like if you're only doing this to get more money, then focus your intentions on materialistic stuff and abundance. But if you are doing this for career, then focus on that. Focus on the positives. Remember the law of attraction. If you only worry about the negatives, then you attract more negatives, and it just turns into a whole situation. As hard as it will be, try and stay positive and just let divine timing run its course. For your romance angels, it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Now, I know this is a romance card, but this is more of a career reading. So as I read this, it kind of reinforces what I just said about staying positive, being optimistic, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But instead of romance, let's change that to opportunity or abundance. So that which you seek, as long as you stay optimistic about it and positive about it, you will bring it into your life. Be positive, stay optimistic. Definitely really feeling like this is a career thing for most of you. Could be education, but I really feel like it's a career thing, and it's something, if it's not something new to you, then you're taking it to the next level. Whatever the next level is for your job, you're just taking it to the next level. We have Astara, fertility, okay, and it says, it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. All right, so fertility, I said that I felt like it was career, and if it's not new, then it's something you already have. But for a lot of you, it is going to be something completely new, something completely different, and it's a fortuitous time, okay? It's a good time for ideas and stuff to come to you, and everything that comes to you, I actually would suggest that you write it down, okay? Even in the Hierophant here, oops, I ruined my whole spread. As you can see, she is writing things down because she's researching true, but also she doesn't want to forget them. I think that if any ideas come to you during this time, no matter how ridiculous you think it is, write it down anyway. You never know when these things are going to be important or matter or accessing them later, you know? The next thing we have is storm warning. Okay, I told you we're all going to go through a tough time after COVID-19. Nobody is going to have it easy, okay? No one. And I did say, if you feel like things aren't working out, it's going to be like that for quite a few people for quite a few reasons. Relationships, career, education, finances. It is going to be a little bit rocky after COVID-19. It's going to be hard to find jobs. People are probably going to get massive pay cuts. This isn't a prediction of my psychicness, by the way. This is just common sense with the economy going around. If you haven't been affected by that, you're really lucky, you know, good for you. But there's just going to be a lot of struggles. They just want to warn you about that. They want you to keep yourself positive. They definitely say that you're going to succeed in this thing that you're trying out. But just be mindful that there is going to be a period where it's not going to be very successful, but that is completely normal, and please don't give up during that time. And here we have number 44, and it says woman holding heart. Now, I did say that I felt like this was more of a career reading, and I'm going to read it that way. If this is romance to you, again, this is a general reading, so take it how it means to you. But for me, and for the majority of people in this pile that are receiving this reading, this to me is talking about wearing your heart on your sleeves, which is like an English saying, idiom, proverb, I don't know, but it's about just no secrecy. Everything that you want, your intentions are just out there. There's no ulterior motive with you. If you want something, just pursue it with all your might. Don't pretend like, no, I don't really want it. It's whatever. No. If that is what you have your heart set on, pursue it and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay, I really feel that. Now, coming back to these, I swear I still feel like that is a man dancing with a bear. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but I can only see that right now. Now, dancing is a symbol of having fun and enjoyment, enjoying the small things in life, but a bear is a symbol of strength and determination. So I feel that they're saying you need a balance. You need to balance yourself. Remember that as much as you work hard, you need to play hard as well. Don't tip the scales and overwork yourself during this time, because it's going to be so easy for all of us to kind of push ourselves too far and go into bad states really easily, especially during this time. Everybody is going through the same thing, if similar things, if not the exact same thing. So remember to work hard and play hard and be gentle with yourself. Now, I still feel that this thing at the top was a mermaid. I feel like I moved it around and it changed. So the shape changed, but initially I saw a mermaid, a shark, or a dolphin, I believe I said. And those are all symbols of water, and water goes with the flow. So every time you come across an obstacle, I want you to not think, okay, I can't go this way. Instead, think, how can I get around this? How can I go with the flow? How can I continue down this path despite this obstacle? Water always finds a way. You could drop a rock right in the middle of the river, a massive boulder, and the water would just go around it, through it, corrodes over time, but the water gets through. Be like the water, be like these aquatic creatures, and just keep swimming. I can't believe I said that. I actually really don't like that fish. Okay, that is your reading group number 1. I hope that it resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you would like to share your stories with us, leave a message in the comment section below. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much for this reading group number 1. Bye! Hey there, group number 2. This is your pile for what is going to happen in your life after COVID-19. Let's pour the tea first, and then let's get started. And I always say tarot first, but in this case, tea first. Okay, what is coming into your life after COVID-19? What will happen in your life after COVID-19? I was just saying to the other group that I always get water and tea all over the table every time I do this. I need to get better cups or just get better at pouring liquid, because apparently that's too difficult for me. All right, let's take a look here. That to me looks like a leaf. Do you see it? Yeah, that looks like a little leaf to me. It's really cute. That's what I see. What do you see? Pause the video and tell me what you see. I see a leaf right up here. That's the arrow shape is the leaf, and then that's the stem. And then here I see a butterfly. Do you see it too? That's what I see. And then here I kind of see a little bit of a crown, which could be authoritative, representing the emperor, the butterfly representing transformation, and the leaf representing maybe serendipity. Let's find out. I haven't seen these cards yet. I'm opening them with you. And now that the tea is out of the way, tarot first, because always tarot first. Our very first card is the King of Wands. Okay, I see you having, oh gosh, the table's wet. Wah! Sorry about that. Okay, I see you being really ambitious in after COVID-19. I see you wanting to get back to work, get back to school, get back to whatever it is you were doing before with a newfound ambition and passion for what you were doing. There's this overwhelming sense of drive in you to do better. I see heightened creativity coming for you in pursuing whatever it is that you're pursuing. If this is education, then you work harder at school. If this is career, you may have a different perspective on your career, more ambitious, more ambition to do your work, more passion to do your work, which suggests to me that you were doing okay before, but now you're like really passionate and really into it. Five of Cups. Okay. You may have had like a really difficult time during COVID-19, more than others, whether it was financial, whether it was mental health or emotional, whatever it was, you went through a pretty tough time. And I'm sorry to say it doesn't look like whatever you had hardships with during COVID-19 ends so soon with the quarantine. Do you know what I mean? So whatever was difficult or is difficult for you now during COVID-19, it does continue a little bit longer after quarantine has been lifted. I'm not trying to bring you down. I read the cards as they are, and I feel like whatever hardships you're going through now, mental health, finance, poor relationship, or whatever it is, it does continue a little bit after. But it looks like it doesn't affect you that badly because you have the ambition of the King of Wands, who is a complete boss at his job, at creativity, at passion, okay? So don't even worry about that, and I sincerely hope that you will be okay. The next one is Justice. Okay, it looks like you're going to have a little bit of a struggle with balancing your life. Now, it could be a struggle in the beginning, and then you get better at it overall, or it could just be a struggle throughout. But there is an immediate call to balance things in your life after COVID-19, after quarantine has been lifted. This could be finance and mental health. This could be physical health and your career. This could be a relationship and career. This could be money and something else. Or it could be 3 or more things at once. But a lot of things are calling to your attention and really wants your responsibility for it. Really demands your attention after this, and I see you having to balance. Now the good part is that of all the balancing cards in the tarot deck, this is the good in my opinion, this is the good balancing card, meaning that you are able to balance this quite well, and you're doing a very good job. You're giving the right amount of attention to the things depending on your personal experience of what needs more attention than others, and you're doing a really good job balancing everything in your life after COVID-19, so don't even worry about it. You have, 2 unicorn oracles. The first one is abundance. Okay, so if you had a hard time with finances during COVID-19, you should know that it's going to get a lot better for whatever the reason. The abundance card says, enjoy the beauty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. So the blessings are coming to you. It makes me think that this is something that you need coming to you. You don't have it yet in COVID-19 during this quarantine time, but it will come to you after. And because it's just such a positive card, and I just got the feeling that it's going to be pretty quick. Money is going to come to you, abundance is going to come to you pretty quickly after the quarantine is lifted, which is really fortunate for you. Maybe money was, I don't know why I felt like money is kind of a tough thing for you during COVID-19. I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but you should know that that comes to an end as when quarantine does. And it should happen pretty quickly. Next thing is Oh, delight. What an adorable card. Let me read this. It says, count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always accept the best. Maybe after this whole COVID-19 situation thing, you're looking for new jobs or new opportunities, or you're trying to pursue something new, and maybe you get shut down a lot, or you feel like you need to just accept whatever comes your way. Don't. You deserve to be picky about what comes your way. Just because something comes to us and it is an opportunity doesn't mean it's what we're meant to pursue. It's just an opportunity. It's called that for a reason. It means that you could possibly take this, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the right one. So feel free to really be picky about what comes your way after COVID-19 in terms of career, in terms of creative projects, or anything that comes your way at all. If it doesn't feel right to you, or your heart isn't in it, you're not passionate about it, then just don't pursue it, because I feel like whatever you take, you're going to be stuck with for a while. So make sure that it's something that you really want. And I know you feel that, well, it's hard to get jobs, it's hard to get these positions, especially since COVID-19 has everyone freaking out. Spirit is telling you it's okay. Be picky with what you want. Make sure it's what you actually want, because you deserve to do something that you're passionate about. I have a romance card for you here, and it says, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a romance reading. It doesn't necessarily mean that an ex is coming back or an old friendship is going to reignite. It could just be that someone from your past may have a new business opportunity for you, or a job offer for you, or some ideas for you that spark something in the future. But I do see you, regardless of who this person is, romantic, platonic, doesn't matter, I see you reconnecting with someone from the past. And it doesn't have to be someone you haven't seen for years and years and years. It's just someone from your past is going to come to you in a different light. So someone who was previously just an acquaintance may become a business partner. Someone who was a friend may now become a romantic interest. But there is a change of status between someone you used to know, okay? That is definitely something that's going to happen once COVID-19 quarantine is lifted. One goddess advice card. It says, hey, look, you got the scales again. I hope the shadow isn't interrupting the feed, but can you see that? There are scales in this picture. You have scales, so this is about balance and, it says fairness. Now listen to this. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So anything that you feel was lost to you or taken from you during this COVID-19 quarantine period, it will come back to you. Justice will be served and balance will be restored. So don't worry too much about the bad things that happened during quarantine. And I feel like I really feel like you had a hard quarantine period, at least more than other people, for different reasons, but you all had a more difficult quarantine period than others. But I feel like everything will correct itself in the months following COVID-19's disappearance. And we have two energy oracle cards here. The first one is the temple path. So I feel like you will be led very carefully by your guides, by your angels, whoever that you turn to for your faith. You will be led to pursue something else, and you will be led to pursue what is meant for you. Remember I said be picky with what you choose? Yeah, be picky with what you choose, and maybe the right opportunity will be introduced to you if you follow the path set out for you by your angels, your spirit, or your God, whoever it is that you pray to. So keep an open eye for these small signs that give you good feelings. That's likely a path that is opening up for you, that the divine, God, angel, spirit, is creating for you to help you during this time. And then this card. Yes! Okay, so this is the card of financial constraints, an empty cupboard, but it's upside down. If you, and I really, really feel this, please let me know in the comment section if I'm right. I really feel like for most of you, money was a huge issue during quarantine time. Those of you who couldn't go out to work and it was just a nightmare for you financially, you should know that that is going to absolutely come to an end after. You have the abundance card. You have the financial constraints card in reverse. Your money situations are going to tremendously improve once everything is over and done with. And I'm sorry you went through a difficult period during COVID-19, but I'm here to tell you that it gets so much better, especially financially, so much better. Now, I remember saying that I saw butterflies, so transformation. Previously, you were having financial troubles, but everything is going to change, you were going to change, and it's going to improve. I remember seeing a crown. I don't remember where I saw the crown, but the crown could symbolize abundance, or it could be representing the King of Wands, where I said you have this new ambition in your life. And then I see the leaf up here. Now the leaf, I said I thought of serendipity, but I also think of peace. So I want you to know that your angels, your spirits, your gods want you to have peace of mind after quarantine has been lifted. They are going to handle everything. You just need to keep your thoughts positive and just leave your faith to the universe, and it will provide and you will be fine. Just go with the flow, just go in the breeze, just like this leaf does. Just follow the breeze, follow the temple path, and you are going to be fine. That is your reading group number 2. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comment sections down below, and by leaving this video a big thumbs up. I really hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. Thank you for this reading group number 2, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hey everyone who chose pile number 3, this is your reading for your life, what's going to happen in your life after COVID-19 is over and after quarantine has been lifted. Right now, let's just take a look at your tea leaves. Go ahead and put your energy into this. What will your life be like after COVID-19? What will your life be like after quarantine is lifted? Okay. Okay, we have some images here. I don't know if you can see this, but I see like 2 parallel lines, like this, 2 lines. There's one line here and there's one line up here, and they're almost parallel to each other. So this could be a road, a bridge. I also see like people on horses. I don't know if you do. Please comment down below and tell me what you see in this cup, group number 3. I'm very interested. And I also kind of see like sloths hanging from a branch. Do you see that? Here, a big sloth and a smaller sloth, and that's the tree branch, and they're hanging from it. Do you see that? I see that. And then there's this little image here, which kind of looks like a fetus in utero to me. I don't know if that's grossing you out. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm seeing. And that looks like an upside down gun right now. But earlier it just looked like a parallel line. I don't know. You guys tell me what you see. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at your cards. Tarot first. Always tarot first. Let's put these aside. Ugh. I always get tea all over the table every time I do tea readings. Alright, tarot first. The 2 of Wands in reverse. Alright, I feel like you're trapped in between 2 different choices. After COVID-19 is lifted, you have 2 different options. Very distinct, very different paths, options for you to pursue after COVID-19, after quarantine. I really feel like this is a massive life decision for you. It's not even something small. I don't know why I'm just getting like this sense of anxiousness. And that could be because it's a very big decision for you and it's really going to alter your life. But I see you having to make a very big decision and you're very indecisive about it, though I'm not sure why. 7 of Wands. Okay, I see you being very defensive about something or having to defend something, or you're very apprehensive about something. I see a lot of worry as well. I'm not quite sure why you feel... obviously this worry has to do with this decision that you're making, and it's a very big deal in your life. Maybe the sloths upside down just now have to do with you not wanting to make a decision, because sloths are quite lazy and they like staying in place. So maybe that's what you feel. You don't want to make a decision, but you kind of have to. And there's a lot of anxiety that's going with this, and you feel like very defensive about it. People will be like, could you just make a decision? And you're like, I really don't want to, and you can't make me. And I feel you. I understand if you feel that way. I do. Oh, it's interesting. Oh, here we go. Some redemption. Okay. It looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. I love receiving all of your feedback. It looks like you kind of want to do your own thing. You're really smart. You actually have your life figured out and you know what you want to do. But the 2 choices that are given to you, neither of them are appealing to you because it's not what you want to do. With the Magician here, I feel like you know what you want to do and how you can make your dreams happen, how you can pursue the next step. You know what you want, but some circumstance, I don't know, maybe it's finances, maybe it's family pressure, I'm not sure what it is, but there is an obstacle that is preventing you from doing what it is you really want to do, and is giving you two choices that you just couldn't be bothered with either. You don't like either one because neither of them is your true passion. I see that here with the Magician. But granted that because this is the Magician, you should know that if you do pursue this, you're likely to be very successful in getting it, in being successful in it. You're likely to be successful in being successful. Wow, did you know I'm an English teacher? Let's try that again. It is likely that you're going to be successful at pursuing this because you got the Magician, who is the master manifester, who is the master of making things happen for themselves, okay? You probably are really good at law of attraction, for example. Unicorn Oracle. Friendship. Okay, it says seek out your soul family, surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socializing. All right, maybe I don't know if this has anything to do with what I was just talking about. This could be a completely separate thing. But I see you making the effort to socialize more after COVID-19. You catch up with a lot of people that you haven't seen in a long time. You've probably already made plans and set dates and made events. I mean, you haven't set dates, but you like already created events with numerous people on what you're going to do when the quarantine lifts. A lot more socializing than you did previously. I don't know if you socialized before or not. I'm not getting a vibe from that. But I see you, and this is the first deck that, the first pile that got this message. There's a lot of socializing that you're doing after. This could be networking, this could just be catching up with old friends, but you're out of the house a lot and you're socializing a lot, and I also feel you may meet some new people, new partnerships. Romance Oracle. It says, you deserve love, you are lovable. Now, of course, this is a romance card, and this is not a romance reading. At least I don't get any of that. It's possible that, you know, new love is coming into your life, or you need to hear this message that you are lovable and you are worthy. But actually what I feel from this is what we were talking about earlier. You want to pursue this, but you're being made to pursue other things and you don't want to. You are lovable kind of tells me like you are worth it. You deserve to pursue what it is that you want to pursue. You don't have to do what someone else tells you. Do what feels right to you. You deserve to pursue what you want. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You deserve to choose because you matter and you are worthy of it. Goddess card. Arakura, if I'm pronouncing that, I am sincerely sorry. Arakura. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. But it says blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process. Do not give up. Okay. Don't give up. If you know what you want to pursue and you know what you want to do and you know what you want to do with your life after COVID-19, but it's not in the cards, make it in the cards. You are a magician. You are a master manifester. Make it happen for yourself, whatever it is that you want. It may be difficult. You may have to change people's minds. You may have to find the money, but whatever it is, don't give up. If you really want to do this, just do it. You probably didn't think of this, whatever it is, career, passion, project, immigration, whatever it is. It's not immigration, migration. I don't know what it is because it's going to be different for everybody watching this, but I feel like you didn't think about pursuing this thing before COVID-19. But being stuck at home in quarantine and having all that time to yourself, you realized, oh my God, this is what I want to do. It's so obvious to me. And everybody's going to be up in arms because you never thought of this before, but now suddenly you want to do this. Don't listen to them. If it's really what you want to do and you have a good feeling about it, just do it. It's your life and not theirs. Do not give up. Patience. All right, I see you being not very patient. I know we got a card earlier that said to be patient. Yeah, the Arakura one said to be patient. But I get the feeling that you're not going to be very patient after quarantine. You want everything to happen really quickly, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself. Now, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just some random tarot reader on the internet who doesn't even know you, but please just be patient with yourself. Don't rush. You are somebody, you deserve love. You are worthy. You matter. Your opinions matter. What you want in life matters. And just be patient with yourself and be patient with others. If they haven't come around, they will eventually, but give them time. Pursue what you want to pursue and try to be patient. It doesn't look like you're going to be. It looks like you're going to really be impatient about this and you want everything to happen right now. But I urge you, just don't give up. Okay, and be patient with yourself and everyone else. It's very important. Divine timing and whatnot. And for our last card, we have Angel of Strength. Okay, this is actually coming to me quite clear. Usually, strength card is about pursuing what you want, being forceful, being strong, not backing down. Now, again, the not backing down is a great message, but what I'm getting with this card here is you do not need to use force or aggression to get what you want. I feel that you may feel that you need to be strong and determined and aggressive to prove that this is what you want and to be really driven to achieve this. You don't need to be that way. Of course, these are all good qualities in the leader and you should use them, but I mean, like, just be gentle with the whole situation. Don't let aggression take over what could be a very calmly discussed conversation, okay? Especially if this has to do with you changing someone's mind about letting you pursue what it is you want to pursue. Just be gentle with the whole situation. I'm not even sure if I'm explaining this right, but strength is not what you need here. What you need here is patience. You need a gentle touch. You need the right words to convince somebody. Being forceful and being aggressive is not going to get you anywhere. That is very, very clear to me. Now, coming back to this, I saw a fetus in utero here. Now, this could be like new ideas coming to you because a baby in the womb is about fertility and something new. So I guess new ideas are coming to you. I still see sloths here. You may see something else. Go ahead and tell me what you see. But the sloth staying put just tells me that you and this other person, I definitely feel like there's two people. Both of you are in this together and you're both just hanging from a branch because you don't want to move. You're happy in where you are. You don't want to make a decision. And it's possible that both of you are stuck on this branch and not moving because you want to go forward. This person wants to go forward. And if only you would both go in the same direction, then you could move off the branch. But you keep going in different directions, so you keep bumping heads instead of working together to get off the branch, if you know what I mean. Now, go ahead and take a look and let me know if you see anything else. I don't. That's the only message I'm getting from your tea leaves here. Alright, that is your life after COVID-19, everybody. I hope that this resonated with you. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you'd like to share your stories with us. Yeah. Thank you for this reading, group number 3, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!